Welcome to Ben Num Design.
Introduction to Computer. Basic terms for computer. Part 2. Basic terms for computer. Input devices, output devices, processing, storage devices, hardware, software. Input. Whatever goes into the computer is called input. For example, text, graphics, sounds, etc. In everyday life, the example for input is a voting slip in a ballot. Input devices. An input device is any peripheral, piece of computer hardware equipment, used to provide data and instruction to a computer, for example keyboard and microphone. Everyday life. Example is a hand that is used to put the voting slip in a ballot box. This hand is input. Device for ballot box. Output. Anything that comes out of a computer is called output. For example, sound of a playing video in computer is the output. Output devices. An output device is a hardware used to get the output from the computer. For example, headphones are output device and used for listening sound in computer. Processing. Computer is given the data and instruction as input, which is processed to create output in the form of information. Data is a raw form of symbols, numbers, images, etc., whereas information is an organized, meaningful and useful form of the data. For example, some data, student roll number, name, total marks, obtained marks, etc., from the mid-exam is entered. Computer processes the data, and creates a report of pass and fail students. This report is more organized and useful for us, and thus information rather than just data. Storage. Storage, also referred as memory, is the ability of a computer to store data, information or instructions. It can save digital data on RAM, hard disks, or removable memory. Storage devices. Storage devices are used to store data when they are not being used in memory. The most common types are USB drive, hard disks, and CD-ROM and DVD. Hardware. Hardware refers to the physical elements of a computer. Examples of hardware in a computer are the keyboard, the monitor, the mouse, and the processing unit. In contrast to software, hardware is a physical entity, while software is a non-physical entity. Hardware and software are interconnected. Without software, the hardware of a computer would have no function. Software. How does a computer use its hardware? The term software refers to programs or sets of instructions that the computer uses to perform computer operations. Software can also be described as a collection of routines, rules and symbolic languages that direct the functioning of the hardware. Software is capable of performing specific tasks, as opposed to hardware which only perform mechanical tasks what they are mechanically designed for. We can think or write instructions, but cannot touch them. Characteristic of software. Software is intangible, you cannot hold it like hardware. It is weightless. It does not exist as hardware. Software is used to operate the computer. Thank you for watching.